Так, вот. В общем, всем привет. Это, это я. Ну, в общем, как-то вы знали, вышел, вышла 15 серия третьего сезона. Синий ежевика, короче. Синий бурый. Нико Плаш. Ну, игрушка Нико, короче. И какие-то товары. Это еще с июля. 12 лет, та-та-та. Сайты Creator Inc. Operated. Ну, вот так вот, это то, что вышло сегодня. И в чем сейчас и я буду смотреть. Что там у него в этом серии. Вот, этот в странном мемном картинке, который на обложке серии. И тут как странно. Это указывает то, что этот Blueberry мертв. Чё? Я не знаю. Не знаю, но это странно. Но почему? Ну, видно почему. Видно так и хорошо, что эта мемная картинка появляется. И это видно. Ну, вообще! О, там он же мертв. Но оно не будет затягиваться не в время. Ой, посмотрим, что там за мемы к этой части картинки. Ну, блин, это просто странно. Блин, ну сама серия я хочу посмотреть. Ладно. Да, то самую серию, которая начинается. Который плывет на, блин. Блин, ну лодка, как? Сейчас плывет через лодки. Ха-ха-ха! Как же? Лодка. Ай, яблоко я съем. Кажется, сейчас на лодке плывут, она из нее откуда?
Big smiles, Indefinite. We're almost there.
Да. А вот сколько дистанции отсюда плывут?
We've just left in the morning.
Nope. Me phone said the next rejoin challenge.
Чё, всю ночь это как бы не не спали, ну. Как же? А как бы не спали всю поешь плывню?
Would be at 3 o'clock sharp.
PM. Surely he meant PM.
I'm not taking that chance.
How did I get myself into this?
Because you earned it, Blue Bear! Any one of us could have taken the boat to go home at any time, but we all said thanks, but no thanks, and stuck it out on Indefinite Island just for a shot to rejoin the game.
But I stayed because I didn't want to ride a boat, and now I've been forced on board one. Boats are horrific affronts to nature. How do they float? Wizard magic?
Remember our meditation training. Just breathe.
Finally.
Hey, everyone stay together! Whoa, you're all early. I'll go get me phone.
Чё?
Did he say that with authority?
Oh,
Как
I
он?
guess we never
А,
mentioned.
доплыли?
He became Miphone's new assistant.
Да,
Since when was
доплыли.
that an option?
It wasn't.
Sweet, sweet land. I've never felt so alive.
No, I have never once meant AM.
Is he?
Oh, don't worry, he kinda just lies around not moving all the time. Totally normal. Yep, Yeah, he's not breathing.
Он мертв.
It appears our dear friend Blueberry has been picked off.
Ой.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Блин, а я так и сказал, что он мертв. Так, кошмар, блин. Нет. Так, я...
I can't believe.
Блин! Note: these votes do not determine who rejoins. This is just for fun. А, я все пропустил, наверное. А, потому что я спал. Это еще один голосовой. Ладно, это был Blueberry. Я не считаю, что это Blueberry. Хотя это уже Blueberry.
I can't believe something like this could happen on our little island.
I can. People die here all the time. Why are we suddenly being so precious about it?
Yes, but it's usually some kind of wacky accident. The thought of being close to
Ну
someone
блин,
who
это
would
чудовище,
potentially
что
commit
она
a violent.
вообще-то.
It's sickening.
Welcome to my life.
Listen, everyone. We refuse to start the rejoin challenge until someone please confesses to the murder.
А это вообще кто
Okay?
говорит?
Oh, drat! So a flunky won't have the opportunity to undeservedly stumble back into the competition? I'm devastated.
Sounds like someone had a motive.
Sounds like someone's a little pitchy.
Wait, your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea. Each one of you current contestants will pair up with a former contestant to investigate. Once you all guess who done it, I'll revive Blueberry who can tell us what really happened. Whichever team accurately solves the mystery, its active contestant will win immunity, and its eliminated contestant will rejoin the competition.
Just one question.
Блин, если... Так, я посчитаю, что... Сам.
Wait, your off-key accusations just gave me a brilliant idea.
Так, если 5 человек должен быть... сам дать... Сам то, что он хочет дать, читать... кто убил самого ежевику на наш счет? И дать правильный ответ на то самого. И дать ему самого пережить этому ежевике потом. И дать правильный ответ. И дать ему победить ему этому выигрыше самому. Этому золотое печенье, которое дать иммунитет. И если самому дать ему финальную пятерку, или саму шестерочку, дать иммунитет. Ну, возможно, я так и правильно понял по нашему языке, короче. Да, по нашему языке я что-то понял, но да. Ну, блин, я так понял. А, если бы выходящий из человека пришел, приходит в финальную шестерку, получив иммунитет. Ага.
Just one question. What if you were the murderer? Yang, is there something you'd like to share with the class? I'm just saying, that would be a problem since the murderer already knows who they are. It's a problem for a few other reasons too.
Well, I refuse to reward a killer. If you suspect your teammate, call them out. You can only win if you figure out who did this, and you're not a murderer. There. Does that work?
That's a perfect solution.
Thank you. Clover, when did you get here?
I'm taking a break from my latest project because I've always wanted to become a detective and wear that funny hat they wear. Ooh, count me in.
No way! You had to stay on my very cool and moody island to get another chance at this
Опять эта фигня, за которой говорит.
I got this, Walkie. Okay, Clover.
Bot.
You think it's fair to get to
Это
compete
бот.
if you can get just one
Или
other person
волки.
to agree? Shoot, forgot about the luck. All right, you're in. Whatever. Anything else?
Yes, actually. If I take myself out of contention to rejoin, could I be on a team with Bot?
Hey, kinda feels like that'd give Bot an unfair advantage.
You're right. I approve. Okay, Floor, make the other teams. I don't really care about the rest.
Clearly. You're with Balloon, Yin Yang, Cabby, Nickel.
That eldritch horror should just be grateful Mifon's permitted him to remain.
You call a face on the ground eldritch horror.
Начинается эта дичь, которая нужно
Candle!
самой
I assure you,
сделать.
I never let your gifts leave my side and kept your flame alive.
I see you've remained attached.
О,
Of course,
этот голос.
just like you
Вот
want
это сейчас думает, что
How
да,
are
иди
you,
кто-то
my dear?
Ready. I've been biding my time
Сделает.
knowing when more rejoin was coming. See, I had no
А
interest
вот
in
это,
winning the
который сейчас
competition, but
делает,
it was your arrogance that took me out.
думает,
This is your chance to get me back in the game properly. Either way, I refuse to leave.
Coming in a bit
Дебил.
hard, are we?
Gabby! Still hanging in there, I see. You've been making us indefinites proud.
All of you, huh?
Yeah, this mystery should be no problemo for you. What with all the info you always jot down?
Oh, about that. I kind of thought maybe I'd try not
Ну, он
relying on the
настолько
files for a
разговаривает, то
change.
что он сейчас от
Really?
этого...
How come?
Сделай,
Now, I
нормально.
could have said I'm worried about reducing others to inaccurate depictions of themselves like I did with Bot. Instead,
самый
I
бот.
said, oh, just wanted to
говорила
mix
только
things up.
других.
Remix. yeah.
Why wouldn't she use her files? It's like if I didn't use my safety kit when I twisted my ankle running into this confessional just now. Oh, you gotta use what you got.
Ага. Конечно. Ссылку, конечно, стоило. А дичь какой-то другой форму.
Wow, we haven't even started and these guys already confused themselves. You know what, Yang? Normally I'd complain about you embarrassing me with your insensitive remarks. Okay, be normal then, loser. But I'm not going to, because I'm done. Done? What do you mean, done? We were making real progress with mindful positioning, but ever since Candle switched the alliances,
А такого сейчас я не сделаешь!
no wonder
Ни
Blue
никто.
doesn't see us as a unit anymore. Oh, I wasn't trying to imply that You think I'm the murderer, don't you? Of course I don't think that. I know it! What did I do?
Look, Niggle! Mephone generated the hat for me! It's so dumb! I love it.
This is a waste of time. We all already know that you're a mass murderer, and the timing of your arrival was
Ой, ой.
incredibly suspicious.
Этот
Just fess
самый
up. Your luck
феску.
did this so you could have another chance in the game.
Oh, Nickel, didn't you learn anything from my little gift?
Sure did. I learned that the only reason anyone would ever care about me is if I had luck.
Ну,
It didn't help
даже
me at all.
проблемы
Don't you
никто.
remember what I said when I
Даже
wished you luck?
знаешь что?
One day you too will
Дать
learn to share the
этому
wealth. But if you were so focused on yourself that you never tried
Кем
using the
он
luck to help others,
может
then,
стать
well,
таким, как
it sounds like
стать
that day never came.
детективом.
No, that's crazy. I can't just make people like me.
Sure you can. We don't have to hide behind snarky remarks. We all have agency in our own lives, Nickel.
No. Snark?
You know, you didn't have to ask Mephone to put you on a team with me.
Oh, I know you don't need me. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't get teamed up with someone else.
Anyone in particular?
Well, there's no need to name names, but it starts with a...
C.A.
Yes.
No, look at this little message in the sand right under Blueberry's hand. He must have started to write something beginning with
C.A. before losing consciousness. The name of his attacker. So it could only be Cabby.
Or Candle.
Oh yeah.
It just felt so good to have the approval of the person it was hardest to get it from, you know?
I'm proud of you, hun. Finally standing up for yourself. I had to learn that too.
Really?
Yeah, the last rejoin challenge.
Конечно, он
I
еще
was so
задохнешься
focused on
от
helping
этого.
Life Ring that I didn't think about myself. But that's what you have to do to win out here, and you can't feel guilty about it. Balloon?
Something about this crime scene just doesn't sit right with me. There's no murder weapon or even any visible wounds. So how could Blueberry have been killed?
Slick sleuth in there, kid. That deserves a puff pastry bite.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I had to ration on
Ой-ой-ой, это что-то другое
натворил.
Not all that fresh. This is inedible. What, are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me?
Что ты вообще сказал, что ты хочешь убить меня? Go. Too fast. I need the exact time it would have taken him to run to the scene.
And you think that would help? I did have a theory.
Не получилось. Ну ладно. А ты скажешь, что ты хочешь вернуть? Ну ладно, я так бы вернул. Ладно. Так он вообще-то этого песока как бы не настоящий, ну ладно. Ого! Ого!
The real mystery.
О, вот это сейчас я вспомнил, как бы вот этот момент, когда этот ежевика, короче, сдохла от этого момента, когда в лежащем позе. Да, это еще вот этот. Уже спит. Он уже спит сейчас.
Do you know who in this cast is a night owl? That'd make them more likely to be culpable.
Ooh, oh, I remember someone telling me they function best in pitch black darkness and finding it very unhinged. But
да, как в этой детективный эпизод.
Surely you noted it down. Why don't you give the old records a check, huh?
Life Ring, I appreciate what you're trying to do. I'm just not sure if
Хорошо, что
everyone's
детективный
comfortable with
эпизод
my
есть.
methods. It's better for everyone if I just try.
Да, это как бы детективность, это больше не нравится, чем это другие эпизоды.
You mean you want to live your life like one big test? Cabinets? Tests are silly. It's not like real life doesn't let you refer to notes or ask questions.
I suppose that's true.
Everyone has things that work for them. It's important to use the tools you have.
Perhaps I need to check in with someone. I think I'm stuck.
You are stuck, Cabs, in a rut of self-doubt and second guessing.
No, I mean...
I mean, I always put up some walls, but when Balloon turned Suitcase against our alliance,
Oi,
that's
oi.
when I laid out all the defenses.
Was it Balloon that turned her? Or did she make an active choice to rebel against you?
But that would mean it was my fault.
You know, Nico,
Ой, ой.
it really all goes back to agency. Accountability. It's the core of your issues
Да,
every
это
time.
проблема.
Yeah, it really is. Wait, the only reason I'm opening up to you right now is because...
Yes, the luck. That really comes as no surprise anymore. But don't you also
Well,
want to?
well.
Maybe.
Well, we
Вот.
should
Ну,
probably
если
go
так
back to
этого и
solving that murder.
может
Oh,
быть
yeah.
это будущее.
Hey, did you bill me for today's session?
No, the first is always free. Whoa, this must be a coded message. Wow, I'm a natural at this. Must be the hat.
Just hear me out. Cabby isn't who you think she is.
Now, we're not who she thinks we are. In her eyes, we're just whatever she happened to write down about us, accurate or not.
Sometimes it's not accurate. I've seen that firsthand. But it's her process. It helps her. And the files don't stay the same forever. They can change. Just like us. Write that if you must. I have something else to write.
Don't be alarmed! We've still only one death on our hands. 'Twas but a performance.
Thank you. I was mortified.
What do you
Ну,
think,
ты честно
Candle?
так
Are
понял.
we clear to move
Ну,
on?
вот.
A shame you didn't wait for my signal. I didn't
Сделай
get
только
anything.
сам.
All right, It's that does it! I am giving everything I have to get you back in the game, my dear. But that's just it. I'm all out of everything. It's almost like you want me to stop existing only to best serve your needs.
Not almost. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Come again.
Silver, you can't let your regret over my elimination consume you. We did make for quite the duo, I agree, but you are not nothing without me.
The teacher has remained the teacher.
And she wants to hear your theory.
Time's almost up. Start approaching my vicinity.
Listen, Bot, I just wanted to ask you something about my
Это вообще
files.
кто?
No, Cabby. I'm sorry I made you think you needed permission to use something that helps you.
But I completely mischaracterized you. You had a right to be offended.
But we talked about it, and you listened. And I don't want you to forget that. I added some art, too. I'm more of a visual learner. Hope it helps.
It's you.
Oh.
All right, everyone. Now talk us through this. Dun dun dun. Who did you all suspect?
Well, right by the body, we found 2 tiny letters in the sand. C.A. We believe that Blueberry was starting to spell out his attacker's name. That name, of course, being... Candle.
Yes! Cabby's wheels are squeaky enough that one of us would have
Candle?
heard if she was moving around at night, which left only one remaining option.
Now that's what I call incriminating. Balloon and TK, go.
It was clear to me that the body's exterior was unharmed. Therefore, I conclude that Blueberry was poisoned with an
Возможно.
expired pastry.
Ну,
The
это
guilty
возможно.
party is someone who
Уверен.
claims to feel no guilt. Tea kettle!
And when Balloon told me that, I thought it was such a ridiculous accusation that he had to be covering for himself. So I said Balloon.
Wow, I thought you both would get along. Kind of a shame.
I was having trouble moving forward in this investigation, but then I realized what was holding me back. Literally. All straight from the crime scene.
That just proves I passed through the location, is all. What can I say?
Ой, я это наступил.
Oh, things are getting sticky, all right. Goo Goo Gaga over here just wanted a better chance at winning the rejoin. And what better prime target? This town ain't big enough for 2 blue blobs.
Ой, ой, отвлекающийся хочет присоединиться. Ну, много чего-то останется.
Well, we think you have a third mode. Murder mode.
Beep beep, incoming murder!
Well, get this. Clover and I decoded a message. There's a lot of nonsense meant to distract you.
But in the 9th row, you'll find a diagonal headed down and to the left. That clearly reads but.
Чё?
What's so funny?
That's a word search I made for bot to keep them entertained on the boat ride.
I like to solve without circling to make them harder.
Can we get a do-over?
Next.
It's Yang.
What makes you say that?
It's Yang. Pretty open and showcase. Right, Goo?
I'm scared what would happen if I didn't agree, so... Yes! You all have been thinking too small. It was not a contestant who did this. It's the floor. He knew that him still remaining on this island
Ой-ой, это такой-то
subject of
лол.
controversy for the indefinite.
Только мог
And sure enough, it was, immediately upon our arrival. If their complaints continued, perhaps they'd convince Mifon to fire him. So he needed to distract them with an even larger controversy.
Ну, возможно.
Just think about it, people. Where was Blueberry found? On the floor. The answer's been beneath our feet all along.
Very well. I will now revive Blueberry so we can get the truth.
That won't be necessary. Because I was never dead to begin with.
Чё?
Allow me to explain. My goal was to rejoin the game while having to put in the least effort possible. Unfortunately, that required a lot of effort, but nature was on my side. I function best in pitch black darkness. I'm unhinged like that.
Really should have checked my file.
But I needed some
Ой,
red hair,
ну
so
зачем
you
так,
wouldn't
а?
expect the blueberry. Just before I ran off the boat, I bravely touched goo and smeared some on the ground by my seemingly lifeless body. I wrote CA because that was a great way to create 2 suspects in one. In actuality, the rest of it would have said, "Can't figure it out."
This is infuriating.
Then, I just had to lie perfectly still, something I naturally excel at. Couple that with Candle's meditation training, and I was able to remain breathless long enough to make even the most daring action star blush from inadequacy.
So that's why
Так сделал. Этот fake dead. Фальшивый смерть.
I mean, I've done it. Just to call back to Knife Season 2, I abandoned it all. You wouldn't get it.
But wait, all of this would have been for nothing unless the rejoin contest was to solve your murder. How did you know Mephone would make that the challenge?
Because whenever Mephone has a personal problem, he turns it into a challenge. It's so predictable and unhealthy.
I like to think of it as multitasking.
I designed a game that I couldn't lose. So to answer the question of who done it, I done it to myself. It's the perfect crime, my own. Start clapping.
This is ludicrous. He can't win.
Sure he can. And you know why? Because you all were supposed to figure out what really happened. But instead, you all blew it. Blueberry wins and can rejoin the game. All the rest of you eliminated. We'll see you in the finale on the jury, where you will vote on who wins the competition. And anyone who didn't stay on indefinitely is welcome to join too. I want them to see what they missed out on.
И Жека победил.
And what are these for?
I just don't need them anymore.
And now you can tend to your inner flame.
I'm sorry you couldn't come back.
What more could I ask this place to give me?
I told
Ну
you
да,
it wasn't
но
me,
только бы
so
не мог бы это
everything is still
быть
all
таким
about you,
образом.
huh? I deserve to be able to clear my name. So self-absorbed.
Blueberry! Allow me to formally reintroduce myself.
Quiet now. My first target will be the one who brought about my defeat back in the beginning. It was all her idea. Join me or suffer the consequences.
Consider the teams randomized. It was all Cabby's idea, everybody. And that stuff doesn't come out easy.
Oh no, Blue. The color of defeat? It's over. It's all over. Thanks, Cabby.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, I do feel a little more comfortable knowing that no one here is an actual murderer.
Maybe it says something about all of us, that we truly thought any one of us could be
Ну
killed.
сразу.
Yeah, I think it's saying you're
Я
all
так
weak
думал.
and easily
Или
fooled by the
на
master.
тебя
How many victory laps are
сам
you gonna
себя
take around the track, Blueberry?
I'll keep running
Я
till
даже
they
боюсь
turn out the
его, даже быть
lights.
не
All right, if anyone has a glass of immunity milk and they want to drink it, I wouldn't say now would be the time to do so since it's gotten pretty old, but you know, you still can.
Would that be okay? Thanks for asking, loser. We will be using the milk to give to Cabby.
What? Yang, are you sure?
We wouldn't have gotten it in the first place without you. Now drink up!
Sharing the wealth.
Давай,
Do
да.
I really have to drink the rest of the...
I'll read the votes. First vote, Nickel. Nickel. 2 votes, Nickel. Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2 votes, Nickel. 2 votes, Yin Yang. Yin Yang. 2
Нет.
votes, Nickel. 3 votes, Yin Yang.
Нет.
1 vote left.
Нет.
Final
Ну
vote
выходи,
is
выходи, блин.
Yin Yang. You are our 15th eliminated contestant.
But I thought...
Once again, you thought what I wanted you to think.
Now that we know the jury decides the winner, Yin Yang's just too big a threat. Literally, they could threaten everyone here and still be well liked.
It's true, and I have.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Your selfless act was all for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. Yang and I had a personal victory, and that is worth celebrating.
Just know, I run this game now.
Hit me as hard as you can!
Well, today we
А
solved
это то
one
же самое, как и
mystery, but 5 fates are still uncertain. Who will live? Who will die? And who will remind me that I'm just high on the drama right now, and none of us are in any life-threatening danger here? Find out next time on Inanimate Insanity Invitational.
Ну окей.
Animation.
Ладно, так и будет, это будет в будущем.
Oh, hey, this is Brian. Thanks so much for partaking in the investigation. You know, for a while there, you were actually my prime suspect. Not because of something you did, but because of something you didn't do. Why haven't you subscribed to Animation Epic? Now, I know what some of you are saying. Brian, I am subscribed to the Animation Epic channel. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the criminals. Please, be the change I want to see in the world. Thank you.
О, блин, я только сейчас заметил. Ну, это финальная серия. Ну, не скоро, но... Да, не скоро. Да, не будет... Ну, скоро будет, короче. Осталось совсем немного. Пять человек осталось. Это как бы будет 20 серий. Да, я расскажу, что это будет 20 серий. Ну да, мне понравилось что-то, что, блин, это как бы было в этой части, я, блин, сказал, что, блин, меня шокировало то, что это вылетел, исключили Янь-Яня. Ну, блин, какой кошмар, а? Ё-моё, она настолько так бедно выглядела у него, что выгнали из этого, с этой игры. Настолько очень странно. Да, это очень печально. Да, только был странный объект, который был, но есть вселенной, который был. Да, это хорошо, что это было. Но все это было весело. И еще то, что еще Иджевика как бы притворялся мертвым. Почему? Да, притворялся. Нафига? И она просто написала CA. Она означает, что непонятно, почему означает. Просто не знаю. Да. Просто не знаю, почему. Не знаю. С вами был Mr.IvanTheGreat. Подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте лайки. И даже, пишите комментарии, что-нибудь. Не забудьте поставить колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить эти новые видео. Ну и даже как бы и другие еще эти серии Inanimate Insanity и еще другие шоу, которые будут как бы редко. И всем пока.